Good afternoon. It's nice and sunny here today in Ireland. We had a nice barbecue at the back garden, which is rare enough for this time of year in Ireland. It's good in a way, but also it's kind of worrying. There is like a notice in the weather in Ireland with global change and things like that, and with the weather, it's definitely been a weird few weeks, where our weather has gone from raining 1 minute to snowing to sunny. It's very upsetting. But basically, I thought I would do a few videos basically on some of my daily things that I do for my enlightenment, basically. So I work every day on my enlightenment, and whether it's yoga, meditation, essential oils, mudras, anything like that. So I thought I'd start sharing basically, one oil a day and one mudra a day, like when I do videos, of course, to help give you an idea. So I have lots of resources basically that I can share with people that I'd love to be able to tell you. I've been teaching essential oils for years. And over the last year, I've really gotten into mudras, which are hand positions for during yoga, basically, or during meditation if you want to. And there's several different types of mudra that you can use for every part of the body, for different types of emotions. And it's the same with essential oils, is that there's ones for your physical body, there's ones for your spiritual body. And a lot of people take out the part of essential oils when it comes to having an emotional effect. So I have this amazing book, and I can actually sell you these books if you want to, because I'm a distributor for doTERRA. You've probably heard of it, but this is called Emotions and Essential Oils. So it is absolutely brilliant for anyone who's in touch with their emotions, anything that you need healing on. So basically, I thought I'd just pick a random oil for today. So this is actually one that I personally have used with great benefit. This one is called Cedarwood, and it's called the Oil of Community. Cedarwood has a lovely smell to it. It's real sort of woody, kind of heavy smell, real earthy, kind of lower chakras. So again, the oil of community would be like very much based in the root chakra, because the root chakra would be to do with family, with soul family, with connections and stuff like that. So if you are finding that you're going through a time where you're having problems connecting with people, or if you've had any, struggle with like socializing, anything like that, being a bit of a hermit, I find great essence in this, because spiritual people do tend to be a bit hermity sometimes, because we don't want to go out and experience bad energy. So this is a way of kind of helping you push past that and be more sociable. So I'm going to read this out. It's very interesting. Cedarwood brings people together to experience the strength and value of community. Those in need of cedarwood struggle to form bonds within social groups. This can often be due to an overdeveloped sense of individuality. Rather than allowing oneself to be supported by family, friends, or community, they live by excessive self-reliance. On the other hand, the individual's difficulty forming social roots may also stem from feeling disconnected and separate from the human family. Cedarwood inspires the feeling of belonging and assists the heart in opening to receive the love and support of other people. It invites the strong-willed individual to couple the strength of individuality with the supportive power of community. Cedarwood supports individuals in seeing that they are not alone. Life is a shared experience. Cedarwood also assists in opening the awareness of individuals to the support system that is already available to them, such as friends or family that have been overlooked. I think I personally have experienced this sometimes, because sometimes you do find that you're hanging around the people that don't really want you around. The people that do want you around, you'll ignore their messages. And it's about properly attracting the real people who really are supposed to be there around you. It invites individuals to both give and receive, so they may experience the strength of groups and the joy of relationships. So there's always a little note down the bottom, and it says, emotions addressed by Cedarwood. Inability to form bonds or social roots, loneliness, feeling disconnected or separate from the human family, or antisocial. Other oils that will work for this sort of situation, the kind of community, would be marjoram, beech, white fir, and grounding blends. in the doTERRA range. So again, very earthy, woody, kind of leafy blends, basically the perfect kind of way to connect to other people. And it's ironic because like connecting to kind of the earth is really connecting to other people, because we are all connected through one big thing that we live on, which is Gaia. So I think cedarwood is a beautiful, beautiful oil to kind of help you understand that you can receive. Again, it's all about being able to receive. A lot of spiritual people can be very much givers and forget to ask for that, that receive part of the exchange. There should be an exchange and equality between you and other people. And again, sometimes you could be around people who are not giving anything back. And maybe they're not the right people, or maybe there's some part of you that's blocked that decides, I'm too independent. I can take care of myself. I don't want to be around other people. I don't need other people's help. And sometimes people are in that situation for a reason. You've got blocks up, you've got walls up, because there is part of you that is like, I'm not going to receive it. So again, cedarwood helps open up parts of you like the heart chakra and things like that, breaking down those walls and helping you to connect easier with people. And again, I've tried this oil myself, and I really found it's great for those kind of hermity moments where you're like, I don't want to go out, I'll stay in and read a book. And you don't really want to push yourself to go out, but bringing cedarwood into the situation, remember the bonds you're going to have, the moments you're going to have with people. And sometimes you do feel better once you go out and share those moments with people. So I have, for the mudras, I found an app on the Android store, and it's called Daily Mudras, basically. So every day it suggests a new mudra to me to try. And it's funny because there's ones there that I wouldn't even have thought of trying. So it's nice to have a surprise, because sometimes when you think you know the ones that are going to be good for you and beneficial for you, it really helps to have something to try, something random that you've never tried before. Like I recently found a Tantra mudra that was actually really good at clearing my root chakra. And again, Tantra is very good energy to kind of heal yourself with, especially root chakra if you have any traumas in that area or anything like that. So today, the mudra that they recommended is called the Shunya mudra. And I'll put the spelling below as well. The word Shunya means zero or sky in Sanskrit, and it is for your thyroid gland majoritively. The thyroid helps regulate so many things in your body. I'm also a nutritional therapist, and I think like obviously food can block your thyroid gland and things like that as well. Like too much sugar, too much caffeine, a weakened immune system, anything like that, it can cause all kinds of problems in your body. So it's really good to work on the physical part of the body. This is all connected, the spiritual side and the physical side. So Shunya mudra or sky mudra is supposed to give you the eternal bliss. How amazing is that? So the great thing about this app is it reminds you to do your mudras first of all, but also it actually has a timer. So I think a lot of people are, sometimes you have a fear of non-conclusion when you don't set a timer with your meditations. Meditation like 2 hours might not be what you need every day. Sometimes just putting it 10 minutes, 15 minutes is just perfect and just gives you just enough, and especially if you're coupling it with meditation separately to your mudra. And again, sometimes the mudra is nice because sometimes you don't want to go into a deep meditation. Sometimes you just want to do something that assists the flow of the energy through your chakras. So the key benefits of the Shunya mudra: cures numbness in any part of your body. It relieves earache within 4 to 5 minutes. It reduces the dullness in your body, and useful for throat and thyroid disorder. Beneficial for your ears, throat, body, brisk nerves, paralysis, and thyroid. Okay, so I'm going to show you the hand movement for this. So basically, mudras are all about your hands. So the mudra is basically you get your middle finger here, and you place it under your thumb, and you turn it sideways. So this is the Shunya mudra. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to meditate for 10 minutes, and I'm going to do my Shunya mudra, and hopefully I will reach bliss and asana, and that will be brilliant, wouldn't it? So that is the oil of the day and the mudra for the day. And I think learning new things is so important when you're doing meditation, because if you do the same meditation every day, and again, I've been 11 years regularly trying new meditations, and when I started teaching a few years ago, it was really important to show people something different every week, because you never know. I've had so many people come into my classes and say, I did meditation, it didn't work for me, and I would always say to them, try something different. Don't give up on the first meditation that you do. Your first meditation, again, is a tester, and again, it is a bit like strengthening a muscle. You need to do it every day. But again, the mudras are nice and light, especially if you're having stress in work. You go to the bathroom and do it for 5 minutes. You could do it while you're moving about. I find that I use one or two of my favorite mudras during the day if I'm having stress, and I literally just hold the hand positions as I'm walking around. Nobody notices, and nobody notices if you have your hands in a strange position. They just think, they don't even notice. So it's great to be able to do a mudra when you're walking around. If you're in a meeting and you find you're getting too angry, if you're in the car and you're like, oh, I'm too stressed, just do a mudra. It's so brilliant and it's so quick. And again, at first I really thought that doing a mudra would not bring me to energetic feeling of what a deep meditation would do, but I really found benefits, especially like being an empath and being able to feel the flow of my chakras. Because I'm a healer, I can actually feel things unblocking. So it really proved to me that mudras really work. From trying different ones and experimenting and boosting different parts of my life and my health. And again, recently I did one for my throat chakra, and I've had several problems with my throat chakra because I have reflux. So I have a lot of acid that goes up into my stomach, and it comes up into my throat basically. And I never thought about the physical aspect of healing my throat chakra. And when it came up, I was like, okay, I'm going to try a throat chakra mudra. And I really felt the next week I wasn't coughing as much. I didn't have as much problems. And it was like this release of pain on my throat chakra. And it was really soothing, really. So again, you can research mudras online. You can Google mudras and find so many different types. But I'm going to come up and try and give you as many as I can. And the same with the essential oils. And again, if you do want to have access to any of the essential oils, I do have an online store, and I'll put the link below. Again, you don't have to buy off me. I do recommend doTERRA oils because they're therapeutic grade. I've met with a lot of the owners of the company. They are so specific about the organic quality of a lot of their oils, and they use them on their own kids, which is what makes me trust them. And I really can't tell you in one video how much essential oils have helped me in my life with anxiety, with depression, with physical ailments. There's things you wouldn't believe that essential oils have fixed for me. And I will talk about several other oils, and I hope you look forward to it. And if you have any oils you want me to talk about in more depth, please comment below, and I will I have so many books on essential oils, so I can go through as many as you want. And again, we can do an online communication where you can actually get basically we go through your health problems, and I can recommend a few essential oils as well. Thank you so much. This is Mother Maya. Have a nice day, and I hope your week next week is fantastic.